ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போது ஒருத்தவங்க வராங்க மாடரேட்டர்ஸ் இல்லை ஒருத்தவங்க வரும்போது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீங்கள் உங்களோட தீம் சொல்லணும், உங்களோட நம்பர் சொல்லணும் அவங்கள்ட்ட. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃப்ளோ ஆஃப் எப்படி இருக்கணும்னா, ஸோ உங்களோட நம்பரை சொல்றீங்க, குரூப்போட நம்பர், அப்புறம் குரூப்போட பேர், அப்புறம் நீங்கள் செலக்ட் பண்ணி தீமை சொல்றீங்க. அதுக்கு பிறகு ஏன் இந்த தீமை சூஸ் பண்ணீங்க அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு விளக்கத்தை கொடுங்க. ஒய் யூ ஹவ் சூசன் த தீம், எதுக்காக இந்த தீமை சூஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க அதுக்குள்ள விளக்கத்தை கொடுங்க. அதுக்கு பிறகு அதோட ப்ராப்ளம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டை சொல்லுங்க. ப்ராப்ளம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்னா என் வீட்டு பக்கத்துல இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு வாட்டர் பொல்யூஷன் இஷ்யூ இருக்கிறனால இவ்வளோ ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்கு, அந்த அதில் உள்ள தண்ணி எல்லாமே வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டேமேஜ் ஆகுது, அதுல வந்து இவ்வளோ வேறு பயன்பட்டு இருந்தாங்க, இன்னைக்கு வந்து மொத்தம் டேமேஜ் ஆச்சு. இல்லை ஒரு மலை சைடில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இவ்வளோ ஏக்கர்ஸ் ஆஃப் நிலத்தை வந்து சம் மைனிங்காக மொத்தத்தையும் எடுத்துட்டாங்க. ஸோ இதனால வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஹேபிட்டன்ட், அதாவது அனிமல்ஸ் வந்து இங்கே உள்ள வர ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. ஸோ ஃபாரஸ்ட். ஸோ இப்படி ஒவ்வொருத்தவர்களுக்கும் ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் இருக்கும். ஸோ இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டை சொல்லுங்க. அதுக்கு பிறகு என்னென்ன சேலஞ்சஸ், இந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தினால என்னென்ன சேலஞ்சஸ், அது அந்த வாட்டர்னால என்னென்ன சேலஞ்சஸ் வருது, இல்லை ஒவ்வொன்றும் நீங்க எடுத்த தீம்னால என்னென்ன சேலஞ்சஸ் இருக்கு, வாட் ஆர் த சேலஞ்சஸ் டியூ டு த ப்ராப்ளம், அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுங்க. அதுக்கு பிறகு ஹவு லிவிங் பீயிங்ஸ் ஆர் அஃபெக்டட் வித் த ப்ராப்ளம். இது வந்து வெறும் ஹியூமன் மட்டும் இல்லை, என்ன அனிமல்ஸா கூட இருக்கும், என்ன ஒரு லிவிங் ஆர்கானிசம் இதனால அஃபெக்ட் ஆகுது இந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தால. அதுக்கு பிறகு ஹவு த ப்ராப்ளம் இஸ் அட்ரஸ்ட், நீங்க எப்படி அதை அட்ரஸ் பண்றீங்க, இல்ல நீங்க ஏதாவது சொல்யூஷன் கூட கொடுக்கலாம் அட்ரஸ் பண்றது. அதுக்கு பிறகு சயின்டிபிக் சொல்யூஷன் இஃப் எனி, ஏதாவது அதுக்கு நீங்க ஏதாவது புக் எல்லாம் படிச்சுட்டு இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு கூட சொல்லிக்கலாம், அது சயின்டிபிக் சொல்யூஷன். அப்புறம் இது எப்படி வந்து நீங்க கொடுக்குற சொல்யூஷன் இந்த கிளீன் வேர்ல்டை இன்ஷூர் பண்றதுக்காக இருக்குது. ஸோ இப்படிதான் இருக்கணும். ஸோ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நீங்கள் இந்த இதுக்கு நீங்கள் ஒரு தீம் செலக்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க, ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் செலக்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க, அப்புறம் இந்த கொஸ்டின்ஸ்க்கு எல்லாத்துக்குமே வந்து தேடி படித்து கொஞ்சம் விஷயங்கள் கொண்டு வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக வந்து போஸ்டர் இன்னும் பெட்டராக பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு நிறைய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வந்துருச்சு. ஸோ நிறைய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வந்தோடனே உங்களோட இந்த இப்படியெல்லாம் படம் வரையலாமா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு கிரியேட்டிவிட்டி வரும். அந்த கிரியேட்டிவிட்டி வரும், போஸ்டர் பெட்டராக இருக்கும். ஸோ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எடுத்த உடனே இதோட ஒரு ப்ராப்ளத்தை ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணோன்னா அதை சுற்றி அது சம்மந்தப்பட்ட எல்லாத்தையும் படிங்க. எல்லாத்தையும் சயின்டிஃபிக் ரீசன்ஸ் படிங்க. ஏன் இந்த எதனால இந்த மாசு வருது, இல்லை எதனால வந்து இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் வருது அப்படிங்கிற ஒவ்வொன்றையுமே ஏன் ஏன் அப்படிங்கிற கொஸ்டின் தேடி 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 சிம்பிள் இங்கிலீஷ்ல கூகுள் போட்டிங்கன்னா கூகுள் அவ்வளோ ஈஸியாக சொல்லி தரும். உங்களுக்கு என்ன மைண்ட்ல வந்து சின்ன கொஸ்டினை தோணுதோ அந்த கொஸ்டினை சிம்பிளா போடுங்க, அவ்வளோ ஈஸியா வந்து அந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தை சொல்லி தரும். ஸோ இவ்வளோத்துக்குமே வந்து இந்த ஃப்ளோல நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட போஸ்டரை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணி முடிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பெட்டர் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் இருக்காது. ஸோ அதுக்கு பிறகு இதெல்லாம் முடிச்ச பிறகு உங்க மாடரேட்டர்ஸ் வந்து கொஸ்டின் கேட்பாங்க. ஸோ அந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்கும்போது நீங்க இப்ப படிச்சீங்கல்ல, இதுல தான் வந்து திருப்பி திருப்பி ஒரு வேற ஒரு நேக்கில் கொஸ்டின் கேட்பாங்க. ஸோ நீங்கள் அதை வந்து அந்த 2 நிமிஷம் உட்காந்து அந்த கொஸ்டின் அப்சர்வ் பண்ணிட்டு ஈஸியாக பதில் கொடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா உங்க மொத்த ப்ரெசன்டேஷன், போஸ்டர் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் பெட்டராக இருக்கும். ஸோ இதுதான் வந்து ஸ்டெப்ஸ் ஃபார் மேக்கிங் எஃபெக்டிவ், ப்ரிப்பேரிங் அண்ட் ப்ரெசென்டிங் எஃபெக்டிவ் போஸ்டர்ஸ். தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable speech and time-taking presentation. I hope the students might have taken the effective notes, as well as they might have got a crystal clear idea to present up. So feedback is a fest of great champions. Now I request Harnandana to say the feedback of today's session. Harnandana?
Yes. A warm and pleasant good evening to one and all present here. Myself, Harnandana, here to deliver the feedback of this session. The session began with the words of Elena, who compared the entire event. Later on, she handed over the session to Mr. Velayan, organizer of Kumari Arivial Peravai. He welcomed the gathering, as well as said the basic informations about the tasks, and also he gave the importance of the PowerPoint poster presentation by saying that the poster is something which contains theme and which will be presented through drawings, and he gave some necessary instructions for the students to do their poster presentation as well as the task effectively. Later on, the chief speaker of today's session, Mr. V.V. Vikram, Deputy General Manager, Shiner Electric India, continue the session with his theme talk. He talked about preparation and presentation for creating an effective research poster. And in this, in his talk, he told about that there are two parts in this particular topic, that is preparation as well as presentation. He segregated both the topics, and he started by saying the preparation, how to do the preparation. First, he gave some criteria for the preparation, that is the paper in which we need to, or the paper or chart paper in which we need to do the poster, and then is the drawing material used for making the poster, and then the theme on which we need to work for the poster, and the content which should be conveyed through that, and also the drawing and what to mention in the drawing. So starting with the paper, what type of material should be used for this poster. He told there are several papers, like chart papers from A0 to A1, A2, A3, A4 till A10. So it will vary according to the purpose. Usually this will be varying in the engineering purpose. According to the size of the drawing, the type of paper will be changing. And the paper they need to use here is A2 chart paper. And that will be like 420 into 594 millimeter. And next he continued with the drawing material. So in this drawing material, students can use any of the drawing material, like a pencil or a color pencil, sketches, oil paint, or even watercolor. So it must be their zone of comfortable, what makes them comfortable to do the drawing or what they can do. So it is based on the students. And then he talked about the theme. So he told the theme is an important part in this poster, because it is what makes the poster more meaningful, and it also helps us to convey more points. So that is the main objective of creating a poster. So, and he also mentioned that the poster should be according to their topic. So each team is the entire students are segregated into 5 teams, and each team is given a specific topic under clean world, that is clean water, clean land, clean energy, etc. So according to that particular subtopic, they need to work on. And then he went on specifically mentioning that what type of content should be taken by each of the team. So coming to team A, he mentioned about clean water. So basically the objective of clean water is ensuring the clean water for all living organisms. So the regular use of water which we see is the drinking, domestic purpose, as well as agriculture. And he also even suggested that taking problems from their surroundings, or the problems which they have addressed or which they experience in their locality, will be better, so that they could present it in more or less an effective way. And then he also gave several other contents which is coming under that. That is the scarcity, the poor infrastructure, like nowadays we have rain, but due to concreting the flows, the rain does not go inside the ground, which is lacking the groundwater, which make groundwater discharge impossible or nearly impossible. And then it went on with pollution, over usage of water, destruction of water bodies. So in the nowadays in cities, we can see there are buildings built by destructing some of the water bodies, and groundwater depletion, groundwater pollution, as some of the dangerous material get into the ground, and also the distribution of water. So the theme can be taken in any of these content, and it will be better to convey it within their locality. And then it goes with the team B, that is clean land. Here the objective is ensuring clean land for all living organisms. And here we could see the problems which we need to address here is the destruction of land, the urbanization. So there are certain lands which should have that particular type of land or the soil type. So like if you're converting a forest site into a vegetation site, it will not be that much good enough in some areas. So we need to see, because of that, even there will be lack of problems and station, as there are many, there will be no vacant land. So pollution, multiple causes, non-biodegradable items, as well as the landfills, open defecation, shortage of land due to increased population, and there are many other problems which need to be addressed in the clean land. So that can be taken specifically with their locality. And then is the clean air. Even clean air, the objective is to ensuring clean air for all living organisms, and we all know that how important it is to have clean air. And even a few minutes of exposing ourselves to dirty air makes us feel suffocation and we even feel uncomfortable. So what happens if there is dirty air at a time for the entire day? So such things are also important. So how it is important for us to have clean air. And he gave several other topics under clean air to address, that is the pollutions and also the diseases or health issues related to poor air quality and actions that are modifying the atmosphere. So it's all about you need to find a problem as well as address the solution. And clean energy, same way we have all need to ensure clean energy for all. And now we know that world population is 7.2 billion, and we do not know how many people are still having clean energy, because we cannot say entire people, all the people living in the world have clean energy, because even villages in India are having no clean energy or no electricity given. And also then he told about the type of energy, the sources of energy, and basically the main source of energy in our land is like fossil fuels, and there are many problems under that. And also the ways to change into renewable resources, or in Kanyakumari, the scope of renewable energy. So all these things can be taken as topics like usage of pattern of energy, and how can we reduce the energy of non-renewable resources. So many such issues need to be addressed, and that can also be taken. And coming to clean technology, it is for clean technology for entire clean world. So taking the clean technology, in this term clean doesn't mean the pure, it means that it doesn't cause any pollution to the world. So as we know, he mentioned some examples like BS4, that Bharat stage 4, Bharat stage 6 in vehicles, in which we can notice that there is a reduction emission in each and every stage. So such kind of topics can also be taken. That is more or less the scope of clean technologies can be taken, or how it is possible, what challenges we have to adopt these clean technologies, and some of the ideas or like alternatives to plastics, or the packaging waste. So we know that many packaging waste as well as our toothbrush. So all things we use, after use, where it goes. So there can be a clean technology where it will be there will be less disposal, waste disposal, which will be leading to the clean world. And he also suggested us to use something, students to try something new. And also later on he came to the topic content under the preparation. So in here he told that everything should be in drawing. A poster is almost everything will be in drawing, and that drawing should convey a problem statement that are the challenges and also the solutions consequently. So this format will be helping us, helping the students to come up with the best postures. And for example, he gave an example of incomplete posters where only deforestation is addressed. So the challenges due to deforestation and the solutions can be addressed so that it becomes a complete and best poster. And later on, he presented some of the examples of posters, and also he just said figured out the theme of those posters and how the theme are beautifully conveyed. And then he said what are the important concepts that need to be present in poster. That is the maximum drawings, as he said before, and there must be creativity. So creativity comes when we have more knowledge about it, when we need to be out of the box while in the criteria of thinking. So that is more important while coming to that creativity. So the students can think creatively, but it should be within the topic. And then as minimum words, so it's better to reduce the number of words because it's posted and the importance is given to the drawings. And he said how to write their numbers as well as the themes on the topic on the poster, the place, the format for creating a best poster. And later on he went to the second part, that is the presentation. In this he told that they need to bring the presentations on the particular venue on the particular day, and they need to present to everyone. You need not see whether it's moderators, they need to present to everyone. And he also suggested about the flow of presentation, that is how to present it effectively, the order of conveying things or explaining things. That is, first they start with the introduction and the theme they are aiming to convey through the poster, and then the reason behind the why did they choose the theme, so what made them choose the theme, and then can be the problem or challenges they are trying to convey, and also the problems, how it affects the living organisms, entire living creatures in the world, as well as then the how you address the problem. It's all about the solutions And some scientific solutions will be already there for such topics. So that can also be explained. And then finally, how it is contributing to clean world, that is a theme. And by learning the problem, so learning everything, so each and every problem, if you go on, you will be having certain doubts when we research more on the topic, and such doubts, when we clear it step by step, you will eventually come into a conclusion of some problems, challenges, and all those things, and they can compose it into a drawing. So that will be making it more better for them, as well as they will understand the concepts easier. And finally, it's the question answer section, which will be with the evaluators. The evaluators will be asking certain questions, and for that, it's not necessary to be worried at that particular point or tense. Instead, they can keenly listen to the question, and they can understand the question, and later on, after analyzing the question, they can answer with the knowledge they have. So this is how the poster should be prepared and presented. So these are the words said by the chief speaker. So what I basically find it's useful is that it gives us more idea about how to make an effective poster, and how it can be beautifully presented in front of any people or any individuals. So I thank sir for giving such a wonderful talk, as well as I thank for the opportunity for delivering the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Harnandana. It was a crystal clear sum up, and the entire thing were clearly mentioned in your feedback. Gratitude is the best medicine to your soul, mind, and body. So now I would like to take the privilege of delivering the vote of thanks on the behalf of my team and myself. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Lord Almighty for his presence throughout this meet, who made this event a colorful one rather than being a black and white. Next, I would like to thank Mr. Mulancheri Mbele, the organizer of Kumari Arrivial Peravai, who have spared their valuable time presenting as well as organizing this event. Thank you so much, sir. Followed by, I would like to place my hearty thanks to the chief speaker, which is Engineer V.V. Vikram, the general manager, for presenting us on a wonderful topic, which made us, as well as the different students present over here, to understand what is the next action process is all about, and how to present throughout the next action process. Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to place my hearty thanks to all the team coordinators and the team supporters who are present over here in this meet, here with us to support as well as motivate whenever it is required. Thank you so much. And then I would like to thank all the students present over here, who are the main reason for the meet who is arranged for, here to bloom and encourage the event. Thank you so much. Once again, I would like to mention that all your presence have made this event into a colorful one. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.